Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Ollie, I actually saw that you were here because Mix It Up tells me who is who's in stream or who's watching the stream currently. So while I was sitting up, I was like, "Oh, Ollie's here. That's cool. That's cool." Anyway, guess whose chip had to get moved again? Oh no, what happened? Is there a delay? Is there like flight delay? Did your flight get pushed back, or what is that term called? Yeah, delayed. Delayed is the word. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, today is a funky day. For some reason, my neck hurts. I think it's because I slept weird, but it's only when I look straight ahead that it hurts. Major strike in London, so we wouldn't be able to get anywhere. So we took the food to May. Oh no! Oh, that's so sad. May? Oh, that's crazy. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Ali. That's actually really sad. I'm so sorry. Also, whole London Underground shut down. Oh my god. I mean, what is the strike about? Do you guys know what the strike is about? I'm really curious because that is quite a big thing. That's quite like the delay. And I feel like London kind of runs on on the whatever it's called, the the underground, the train. What's it called? What do they fucking call it? Anyway, the tube. They call it the tube or whatever. That's crazy. A full year after when we were supposed to go the first time. That's crazy. Better pay for fewer hours. I mean, they work to the bone, right? Because they have to like keep everything. They have to keep everything running on time specifically. So if they're not paid, then it's not worth it. Like they work really hard. I wonder if that happens in other areas that have public transit like that. Like I don't know if I've ever heard of Japan having strikes with the Shinkansen. But I wonder if it's because like they recognize that it's supposed to be that they work really hard and do a lot. So I'm wondering. Sorry, I'm very distracted by Jump. By fucking Jump by Blackpink. We're having a very serious conversation. All I hear is this fucking song. Oh, thank God thank God it stops. Jesus Christ. But worth I think in Japan is very that is true. There is like a societal pressure to work incredibly hard in Japan. That is very true. I think it's very common for even workers to work overtime or harder than they're supposed to because of societal pressure. So very, very true. But that sucks. Oh, that's sucky. Oh my god. Well, at least, okay. There's no really positive way to look at this, so maybe I won't say what I was about to say. I was gonna say at least you'll celebrate it in your birthday month, but you were gonna celebrate it in your birthday month anyway. You were gonna go in your birthday month anyway, and then that also got moved. So, ooh, I'm so sorry. I hope everything got changed properly and you were reimbursed with everything and stuff. Because that would also suck. It's like, sorry, I can't. What the fuck are we listening to? I can't pay attention. This is a lie. This K-pop playlist is K-pop playlist for studying, gaming, chill, and relax. This is not fucking relaxed. I'm actually very on edge. This song is giving me a little bit of anxiety because I can't pay attention. What is this? Oh, it's Stray Kids. Oh my god. Okay, well, fucking lying. A fucking liar of a playlist. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Oof. I mean, I think you made the right decision in delaying it because I don't know, that would be kind of hard to have your vacation when everything is not, you know, working, I guess. Sorry, again, I'm really having a hard time concentrating because of this goddamn playlist. We may change the playlist because I cannot actually pay attention. But yeah, it sounded a lot of fun too. I'm sad for you as well. Well, what can you do? At least you guys have planned it and moved it, and hopefully it'll work out by then. Hopefully, I pray, or I hope. Leaning towards a week in LA slash San Diego. Fun. San Diego is fun. LA is fun. Although, I think this is not the first time you're going to LA, right? Because every time when people come to LA, I like to I tell them to really avoid Hollywood. I know that everyone's like go to Hollywood. Hollywood is like where it's at, it's all the tourist stuff, but Hollywood fucking sucks. Do not go to Hollywood. I fucking hate Hollywood. I hate it. It's awful. It's dirty. There's so many creepy people out there. It's not fun. I would avoid that place at all costs. But San Diego's fun. San Diego's like really chill. It's part of LA content, LA County. But San Diego is like very chill. We have the zoo and the safari there. So that's fun. That's kind of like the biggest thing in San Diego, but we also have really nice beaches. I don't know why I say we, but like, yeah. We've done Hollywood, probably do that stuff. Good! Avoid Hollywood at all fucking costs. I fucking hate Hollywood. I hate fucking... Okay, can I just say I hate Hollywood, period? Also, yes, thank you guys. Don't remember to check in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're chatting. Burn Hollywood. Yeah, burn it to the fucking ground, please. I fucking hate Hollywood. It is a scorn on the county. I fucking hate it, and I hate it when like relatives come here and they're like, "Hey, we wanna go." So my friend recommended the zoo, but couldn't give me much else. I mean, what did I do? What else is in San Diego? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know much about San Diego either, besides like the UC, which is the college. But you're not going there. You're not going there. They have nice beaches. There's like a little city. I can't remember what it's called, but it's really nice. I stayed there for a couple of days and it was really chill. But I know how Chat feels about the beach, so that's kind of hard. But that is all California. SoCal is very beach, so that's hard to really avoid. There's a little mountain town in San Diego. It's called Julian, which is really nice and peaceful. The weather is super nice. If you're going soon, then the weather might be super nice and it's very cool. They have like it's a mining town, but also there's like pie and stuff. November, December, it might be kind of chilly, but that might be kind of fun. I think one of the hiking trails last time I went was around that time too, and there was a bit of snow. So that's kind of fun, but I still think you'll have a good time. I don't like shrimp. Shrimp is I actually don't like shrimp either. I don't like shrimp either. I think there's a lot of Asian food with shrimp, and I actually hate shrimp. I'd rather have like a crab or something, or a lobster. Not beach person either, probably stick to the city stuff. Yeah, that SoCal is like all beach, so that's hard. That's hard to avoid. We have cool stuff, other cool stuff, I guess. Good food. LA has like Korean town and Thai town. That's pretty famous. Chinatown too. Actually, our Chinatown is not the most famous Chinatown. That's more like San Francisco and whatnot. But me. I'm sure there's other places. I'm just very uneducated, even as a person who's local. It's kind of funny. Very, very funny. Anyway, you guys ready to get to work? I did some drawing off stream, just actually before stream, which is cool. So I actually did the side profile within I redrew the side profile within less than an hour, and I was actually surprised. I did it on the iPad, so maybe I had a little more control and stuff like that. But here, let's get to work while we chat. We're not married to California, but it's really... Oh, wait, I don't have my tablet out. Oops, sorry, hold up. Let me get my tablet out. Sorry. God damn it. I was looking at the checklist and everything, and I was like, we're ready to go. It's my neck pain, guys. I slept weird, so my neck hurts. So I guess I'm a little distracted. I also have a little bit of stuff on my mind. Just projects that I want to do. I was literally chatting with a friend last night. We were up way too late. We were literally we were literally talking. We'd be in Genshin, just standing as we're talking about this project, and we stayed up way too late talking about it. That also might be why I'm not so focused. But anyway, tablet is here. Thank God. Wait, is this right? Wait, yeah, this is right. Okay. Woo! I don't know how I forgot that. Anyway, art. Let me import the drawing that I did. I mean, if you have family in there, in California, that's probably a good time to go see him. Got you out there last night. I know I pre-installed it, but I don't know if it worked because my computer went to sleep after I pressed install. Mitsuki was telling me like, "Oh, did you pre-install it?" And I'm like, "No. What's the point?" She was like, you get, rewards and stuff." And I was like, "Okay." Speaking of Genshin, did you guys see the Genshin and Among Us collab? I have been seeing shit about it nonstop because every artist, literally every artist that I follow, is for some reason sponsored by MiHoYo, and they're all doing like little skits and drawings of imposter Paimon, and I love it, but it's way too much. Don't you get like a little bit of primo gems? That's what I've seen around. No, like little the rewards are maintenance rewards. Okay, anyway, okay, don't listen to me. Clearly, I am not educated in this. I wasn't going to pre-install it anyway, but I think TikTok was like, hey, you guys should pre-install it because you get little rewards. Anyway, hold up. I want to see the differences between the side profiles I did because, wow, the one that I just did is like way better. For some reason, I like it a little more, and I don't know what I did. I think I drew the hair differently and the body looks better. Just the overall like stance, I think, is more proportional, which is great. It's more about saving time. I don't know why I pre-installed it because it's not like I'm gonna be in fucking not cry, right? Like it's not like I'm like itching to do all the fucking story stuff. So you know what? I pre-installed it for the fun of it. Let's just say that. It's just for the fun of it, I guess. I don't even know if it did it. I honestly don't know if my computer even followed through with with doing that. Also, yeah, the side profiles are like definitely like sisters and not twins, which is good. It's good that the new one that I did looks incredibly better. Look at that. Yeah, I love that actually a lot more. That's great. You can't play the game without updating. I guess that's true, but it's not like I'm in a hurry. I guess if I was playing at what, like 11:30 and I wanted to do my dailies and I had to download it, that would very much suck cuz I don't think that I would be in game in time for my dailies. Cuz the server resets at 2 a.m. PST, so that would, I guess. Okay, there you go. So there was a reason for what I for blah blah blah. What are we talking about? God damn it. This song, this whole playlist is distracting me. I wonder if is it too loud in my ears? That might be why. Anyway, we're doing line art. We're doing the side profile. I didn't finish drawing because I got lazy and I was like, I already did it on this one. I'm just gonna cut everything from this and put it on here because I'm not fucking redrawing the jacket again. Yeah, let's do that. Let me fucking do that real quick. Where is my sketch? Where is that? Oh, it's this layer. Okay, got it. Good, got it. I can't see anything. Yeah, so I guess there we go. Not cry. I'm not rolling for, or not. I'm not pulling for Llama or whatever her name is. So I'm just gonna spend as much time as I can farming for Flynn's, cause I want that boy. I want that man. That emo man. That emo gentleman. I want him so bad. He's just gonna be fucking eye candy on my on my game. What is happening? Wait, what happened? Oh wait, did it mask? What did I just do? What did I copy and paste? Oh wait, I'm on the wrong folder. No wonder. And get my savings back up for the Cryo Archon. Oh yeah, Saritza, whatever. That's right. I mean, with Non-Cry coming up, I'm sure she's coming up soon, right? But again, I thought Non-Cry, or not Non-Cry, I thought Shiznaya would basically be the end of the game. So I have a feeling that they're not, she won't be here just yet. Remember guys, Genshin is supposed to last 5 to 20 years, so unless fucking, I don't know, Lumine goes somewhere else. They send Lumine somewhere else into the fucking chasm or something. No idea. I want all the Archons to choose the last one. That's right. That's a good point. Oh, I want Durin too. I love Durin. Durin is so cute. Durin kind of reminds me of Dahlia for a little bit, like just like look wise and silhouette, except for the horn thing. And you know, since I don't have Dahlia, Durin is the next best thing. We're also gonna copy and paste the foot there, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. Let me grab the pants. Although I don't even know if I really need to grab that. I may be content with just freehanding it. Yeah, no, I shouldn't do that. That's true. I guess we do have a lot. Well, do you think Aether and Lumine will be reunited before that? Or would that be endgame? I guess it would be kind of nice if you could work together, right? And for the last part of the game, or have them reunite for a little bit before the game ends. Just to see that dynamic. I think that would be cute. It's so funny playing co-op with someone who is like when you're Aether and then you have Lumine, because it's like, it's the end of the game. Look at us. We did it. Yeah, I've been on a really big Genshin grind. I don't know. For some reason, grinding doesn't seem so bad anymore. I think it's because I actually spent the time to really like build my characters before doing the ascension. So now I don't feel as weak when I ascend, which is great. But now I'm kind of back to square one, and I have to farm a lot of new materials now. I'm running out, guys. Is this working? Now, his leg is a lot thicker on this side than how I originally drew it. This is not aligning. Hold on. That was my brain ticking like a clock because it's not matching. The leg is not legging. I keep making it bigger and I don't know if that's really the solution. Because that's really chunky. That's like way too chunky. Okay. We had to do different solutions. God, this song sounds so much like Icon of Pop. You guys remember that band from like 2012 or whatever? Oh, it's Stacy. God, we've heard the song in like 3 playlists already. I mean, I guess I don't mind. It's a bob, but anything new, please. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I'm just in love with his side profile. Finally! Oh, I didn't do the hair. I didn't finish the hair, though. Well, okay, guess we're winging that shit. Now I'm getting confused with my layers again. Yeah, the more I get rid of, the better. Okay, let me copy and paste this other pant leg. We're doing that kind of thing today. Let's see. I think it would be here. I need to redraw the lower torso area too, where the jacket meets the pants, because I think a little bit of a pants would peek out here. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I'm not gonna explain any further because it's a very awkward area, but you guys, you just know that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, wait, hold up. Now I'm confused. There's too much going on. I can't see anything. Yeah, I gotta go kill those stupid mages, the Fatui mages, because I need their fucking material, and I hate it. That's the one thing I don't like grinding. I'll do domains, which is saying a lot because I hate doing domains. But I hate it when I have to go kill mobs like by walking around, because that's the most tedious. And also sometimes they don't drop. At least with domains, it's like guaranteed. And I can do the domain as many times as I want as long as I have the resin to do it. But sometimes, like, you kill everybody on the world and you have to wait for them to respawn, which sucks. Just let me go on a rampage, please. I need the material. Okay, let me merge the legs together so I'm not getting confused. There's so many goddamn stray lines. God, my brain is not computing today. I'm like, where am I? What am I doing? Where are we going? Where's the jacket? Where's his flannel? Okay, there we go. I don't know if this is what it would look like, but okay, anyway. I'm not gonna say anything. We're not gonna make notes. We're just gonna quickly draw this, and then there we go. Okay, that looks good. Okay. There we go. I can start lining, but because everything else I think is just copying and pasting. Maybe we'll do the hair. I'm just missing this one little, like, I was gonna say floppy bit, but that sounds wrong. What are all these layers? Are these all? Oh, that's line art. Hold up. Damn, I feel like I should group those. But I'm not going to. Gonna go right past that. He's got like a little hair swoop that goes over. I don't know how I'm supposed to draw that. It's kind of a weird... Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to draw. I don't have a good reference. I need to look at my other sketches of him just so I can have... You can see exactly where it lands. Yeah, this looks kind of weird. It's not it's not exactly fitting unless we do this. No, that looks weird. Not gonna lie, when I designed his hair and like how the hair falls and stuff like that, I wasn't totally thinking. I was kind of like, yeah, that looks good, and that adds a lot of layers to his hair. But now it's kind of biting me back in the butt because I didn't give it that much thought, and now it's just randomly placed, and it looks weird from the side. Hopefully, I'm gonna say this, but I have really big doubts. Hopefully, we can get done with line art today, even with the side profile and the back view. Because if I can get line art done, then we can get into shading, and therefore we would get into coloring, which I'm excited for. I just want to see him in color. Hey, hydrate. We have ice water today. I actually put ice in my cup. For some reason, I never thought about doing that before. So we have nice, cool ice water. It's actually cooling down now. I went outside and I didn't immediately like burn and shrivel up, so that's good signage. That's good signage that it's cooling down finally. I'm excited. Mitsuki and I were talking last night, and we were like, we're both really excited for fall because then we can bring out the cute fall clothes that we've been storing for like the whole year. You know, my tripping move back means I might just guarantee that free pasta art at the end of the year. That's a plus. I mean, if if that helps you cope with your trip, you know what? I might like gift you like some free art or something on top of that, just because I feel very bad that your trip has been delayed and you're looking very very much forward to it. Oh, I should get rid of my boba cup. I should put my boba cup down real quick. There we go. I should have thought about the hair earlier, because I guess this would technically make sense. Like, this little piece would fall down. I mean, I think that's the best we're gonna get with this. I already owe you for the last one. It's okay. That's okay. It's on my dime. It's on me. It's on me. Okay, I think looks good. Loki reminds me of a mustache. God, do you guys remember when mustaches were a huge thing for some reason in 2016? Like everything was mustache. And I don't know why. I also kind of fell into that category. I don't know. I don't know why or how that became a thing. What do you mean? Wait, hold up. Hold on, let me group this together. Was it 2012? Okay, I was originally gonna say 2012, but I thought that I was maybe conflating or like mixing up my dates. But no, I was right. It was 2012. 2012, huh? How old was I in 2012? 2012 was like 13 years ago, and so I was 10 years old. Yeah, imagine me, 10 years old, like my shirts all have a mustache. Also, what was the other thing in 2012? It was Keep Calm. Keep Calm and Carry On was also a big thing in 2012. So it was all mustaches and Keep Calm and just all that shit together. what a time. Wow. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, that's line weight. Okay, I didn't merge these together. Okay. Boop. Okay, now we gotta do... Oh, wait, I'm not done with the line work on that one, though. Because I had to do the chains and this little, I don't know, fabric chain, I guess is what you call it. Not gonna lie, I don't know what that is. I've seen it around. Rin and Len have... wait, does Miku have one? No, Rin and Len do. They have like a little chain that comes down across, and I think it's a very stylistic thing. And I was like, oh, that would add a pop of color. I wish I was creative enough to think of a design. I could technically, I guess, something punk, you know. Okay, I think that's correct. It looks funny. It's just a stray chain. Okay, and then let me add the fabric thing. Oh wait, I wonder if this would be moved a little bit. 2012 was a weird time. Yeah, 10 years old. Okay, I'm just gonna freehand this. Oh wait, did I sketch it? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, there we go. I don't have to freehand it. Thank God. It's not completely accurate though. Oh, I'm on the wrong brush. Why are we listening to a... I was gonna say soccer. This is basketball. What is this? What song is this? We're at the 31-minute mark. Oh, it's literally Slam Dunk. Oh, yay. Okay, famous. I love the song. For some reason, I can't get my sleep schedule back on track. Since I messed it up the other day because I was up way too late, but for good reason. Like, one of our cats got out and he was lost in the neighborhood, so we had to find him, and we were up till like 3 a.m. searching for this goddamn cat. So yeah, I messed it up there, and then I haven't corrected it. It doesn't help that I've been reading BL at night, and I've just been like, I'll just read a chapter, and then I'll be like, oh, I need to know what happens. And I'll keep reading until like 3 a.m. again. And then I accidentally stayed up again, way too late. Because I got excited. After talking with Mitsuki, I got too excited, and I was like doing research. But I really need to get the sleep schedule thing under control. I hate it. You have updates to read. I also need to read. Remember my book club, my yaoi book club? I need to get reading. I did start reading the next one that I'm reading, which is called Nomi Senpai or something like that. Noumi Senpai. I think that's only part of the title, but anyway, yeah, I'm reading that right now. I am barely getting into the first chapter because I was reading in the car, and I get really motion sick, and I'm really jealous of people who can be on their phones during car rides. Can any of you do that? I'm curious. I get really bad motion sickness, so whenever I'm on a road trip, the only thing I can really do is either sleep or listen to a podcast. because I can't be on my phone or else I get sick. I've seen recently that they have these glasses where they supposedly help you with your motion sickness, but they look really stupid. They look really fucking stupid. So I don't know if I can really handle that really. Baby, what have you been doing? I don't know the lyrics. God damn it. Well, I just came back from hiatus and I'm living my best life. That is the best feeling when your favorite webtoon comes back from hiatus. It's so nice. Did you guys hear that Apothecary Diaries is on hiatus right now, on an indefinite hiatus right now because the author was arrested and put into prison for tax evasion? I remember there's this all these memes about like, oh my god, the Apothecary Diaries author is in prison. Please let it not be for like touching kids. And everyone was so happy to hear it's fucking tax evasion. It is so funny. She said online, she was like, guys, I meant to pay my taxes, but I got so busy writing the next chapter that I lost the forms underneath all my manuscripts. I lost it. It's funny. I read in the car all the time. I'm jealous. Oh my god, Army, my buddy Army, he can be on his phone in the car, and I'm so jealous. I wish I could do that. Then I wouldn't be so bored. And I hate taking naps, so I could also avoid that on car trips. Ugh. Yeah, they have these glasses that you wear, and they have like fluid in them. They're these little round tubes of glasses where, yeah, they have liquid like that rests in the bottom of them. It's hard for me to explain, but they look stupid. And I don't know if it really works. I've heard from people that they do work, but it depends on the person. So I don't even know if I really want to spend the money for those glasses for me to just not use them. I wish. Can you imagine? Like, even on planes. I can't do it on planes. I can watch a movie at least, but drawing for some reason makes me really sick. So I can't even draw on planes. It's sucky. You know the amount of how much time I could spend drawing if I was on a plane, especially if it's a really long flight. But I can't do it because it hurts my head. Okay, I don't know if that's really accurate. Okay, I wonder. I think that lines up. That looks pretty good. I'm sad that you can't really see it. It's a stupid flannel. It's a stupid goddamn flannel. Oh well, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. It's too late. I want him to have accessories. I want him to look punk. Wait, what layer is this? This is nothing. Wait, this layer has nothing on it. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna delete it and I'm gonna suffer the consequences of my actions. Oh, I shouldn't have copy and paste. Oops. I should have made a duplicate of the chain layer before I erased everything. Shit. Oh god. Oh wait. Okay, I think I can just Control Z everything real quick. Oh, I went too far back. There we go. Okay, hold up. Where's that layer? Please. Okay, thank god. Because I do not want to draw that again. Okay, thank god. That made me worried. Okay, looking good. Looking okay. I'm just warning over the fact that I get really bad motion sickness. I also get really bad seasickness. I just can't handle it. Okay, now I can merge all these layers together. Thank God. Okay, do not merge this one. Everything up and above we can merge. Yeah. Merge. There's a question that I've been trying to wrap around my head and trying to think about. So I've been thinking about Neon and stuff like that, because the next rep that I have to do is Neon without his jacket on, and also possibly without the underlayer turtleneck that he has on. And the original reason why I gave him that was because I wanted it to cover vampire scars or vampire bite scars. But I realized that I don't know if he would have it, because vampires instantaneously heal themselves, right? That's the whole point. So would they even have scars? Do vampires scar? Is that a thing that they do? I tried looking this up and nobody could answer me on the internet or Reddit. And then I even asked like medical friends that I have, and they're like, I don't know. They're like, if they can, if the healing was slow, then maybe I don't think they would. So I was like, what if it's instantaneous? And they're like, I don't know. That's a good question. Is this Doja Cat? Did Doja Cat collab with a K-pop group? Oh, it's Lisa. No wonder. I was like, I recognize this rapper from anywhere. Yay, yay, we're finally outlining the side profile. I'm happy we can get this done. I think Neon would still have the the high turtleneck without the scars, because then at least that would help cover him from the sun. But I low-key wanted him to have the vampire scars, just because, I don't know, that's very indicative of a vampire design-wise. But if he doesn't, then that's fine. I don't know, how do vampires work? I don't know. I also been thinking a lot about Luo and what it means to be a Grim Reaper, because I did, after last stream where we brought up Black Butler, I got interested in that and I looked it up. And yeah, the way that Black Butler works, or the rules of the Grim Reaper works, is that they are people who did commit suicide when they were alive. But the thing is, you can't get out of being it. It's like a forever punishment. So I'm like, I do like that. That does make a good idea. But then I need to figure out a way for Luo to somehow get out of that, because he has to, for the sake of the story. Because I don't think he would necessarily want Neon to go to the underworld or the afterlife without him if he couldn't go. Because at least if he's a vampire and Luo's a Grim Reaper who has to do this for like eternity, then at least they can hang out. Like, there's nothing preventing them from not hanging out together. That looks stupid. Wait, this looks weird. How do I draw ears? How the fuck do I draw ears? I'm trying to draw his little piercings. I hope the piercings don't get covered by his hair, because that was the whole point of me doing the side profile on this side. So I can just display these piercings that you don't see from the 3/4 view. But now I'm realizing they might get covered. That's a no-no. Okay, maybe I made it too thick. Maybe I should draw the inner part of the ear first and then draw the piercings on top of it. That would make sense. Last night in Zenless, I completed the Cheesetopia event, and I'm kind of sad that it's over, because I was having a lot of fun with it. I love the puzzle thing that they do, where it's like, oh, you gotta, the people want food, and these are the menu items, and they want a certain amount of nutrition and flavoring, and because that really racked my brain. I was constantly like going back and forth from like customer to customer, being like, okay, I think I can do this better, because I literally like went crazy and just gave you everything when I shouldn't be doing that. I gotta save some food for the rest of the customers. But I'm so sad that it's over. Now what am I gonna do? The fishing event? The poor Elphys fishing event? I guess. Or like what, Galaxy Theater, I guess, or I don't know. I have so many things to do. Hold up. I have to see. How did I draw the eyes from this side? I don't know if I connected. I don't think I connected the under eye to the top eye. There you go. Then we gotta draw his Eggyo style. There you go. Hey, that's looking pretty good. What song is this? That dialogue in the beginning was kind of funny. Hey, I like the vibes though. I like the vibes. Okay. Okay, maybe hold up. Maybe I'll do the hair on a different layer so I don't mess up this beautiful, beautiful face I've drawn. I can't get over it. I can't believe I went from like hating the side profile to like really liking it. And it didn't even take me that long to draw. Sometimes it's best to just start over sometimes. If you feel in your gut that you need to, you should do it. There's this thing that I think it's India that they do it, like the monks in India do, where they do like these really beautiful sand drawings. They're very beautiful, very colorful, very elaborate, and then at the end they like blow it away. They literally like destroy it cuz I think it's like beauty is fleeting or something like that, but I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to just redo something because you do it better the second time anyway. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Brain not working. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just bringing up anything and everything. God damn it. If there's a Genshin collab with Among Us, what are we gonna get on our side, right? Because the collaborations usually go both ways, right? So for Among Us, I know that you get like a Paimon skin, I think, right? Like your little imposter can be Paimon, but what's Genshin gonna get? Their brain fog this week. I know, and the week has barely begun. I hope it clears up because I don't want to be like this for the rest of the week. Yeah, this week we're doing a bunch of art because I just want to get this ref done. I really want to get our boy done, and I feel bad for taking so long. So that's why we're doing it. Also in Zenless, I am in the middle of trying to finish some quests, some commissions from previous chapters that I missed up. I'm trying to finish season 1 commissions so I can just get that done before we move on to season 2. Also, I'm trying to build up Corin, Ambi, and Billy for my second team. I was actually gonna do an Alice and Yuzuha team, but I don't know. I'm not completely attached to them. You guys know I love Corin, so if I can have a team with her, I would be very happy. She just shreds, and I love her so much. Also, I don't know why it took me this long, but I just realized that the whole of Victoria housekeeping, they're based on like horror movie monsters. So Lycone is basically, the werewolf, Rena is ghost, Ellen is Jaws, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. And then Corin is Frankenstein, which I've said before. I think I've mentioned before that she has like Frankenstein elements and I never understood why. But now I get it. I get it now, and it's very clever. Good on the Zenless team. Maybe a name card or something. I think I saw that. Maybe you're right. It is a name card or something like that. I'm excited. I heard that Aino is a free character, so I'm excited. I wanted Aino, so I'm happy that she's free. Ah, save. Control S. Okay, we gotta give it a minute. While we're here, let me take a sippy sip of water. You get her through the Nodcry quest. Does that mean I have to go to Nodcry? Like, does that mean... Wait. She's a permanent reward? Oh, thank God. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. Thank God. Because can you imagine? Everyone's already mad at me for jumping around in Genshin by accident. So, you'll get her in 3 years. Hey man, I'm doing pretty good, honestly. I'm doing pretty good when it comes to like grinding and stuff like that. Maybe I'll get there in like the end of the year. Who knows? I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. If I really try, maybe, but we're not even at Inazuma yet. And fucking Sumeru. Oh, fucking Natlan. Oh my god. Oh my god. Great. Hold up. I'm gonna steal his little hair whips from this one. Yeah, give me this and give me this. Depending on how much you play. I don't know. I've been on a grind lately. I've been really into Genshin lately. Can't explain why. I don't know. I'm just having fun, I guess. Just chilling. Running around. Right, see you later, Ali. Okay, does that match up? Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, that doesn't totally match up. Maybe I moved this too far. Whoops. Oh, okay, as long as it lines up here. I don't know. The hair sprout can move around. Actually, I think that's more accurate than what I drew originally anyway. There you go. Yeah, he's looking good. I can't wait. I'm inspired now. I'm feeling great. Despite the pain I'm going through with my neck and the tiredness that I feel, I am feeling pretty good. I feel like you can hear it in my voice how tired I am. I low-key hate it. Keep pushing through. Yeah, we gotta work, you know, we gotta grind. The grind doesn't stop, you know? I also can't believe just how slow I've gotten with drawing over the years. I used to be incredibly fast when I was younger, but maybe that's because I didn't have much worries other than like homework, I guess. As an adult, I think there's much else to worry about, so that might be why, but I miss being incredibly fast. I don't know. Maybe it's possible that I didn't really maybe my artwork wasn't as high quality, you know? That's also sort of a thing that I have to consider. The answer doesn't concern herself with neck pain. Exactly. Exactly. The lion does not concern herself with pain that comes with age, such as neck pain, arthritis, and carpal tunnel. Okay, but don't listen to me. If you guys have carpal tunnel or anything like that, please go see your doctor. That's really serious. I hope I never get to the point where I get carpal tunnel. It's been a recent thing, but I've been like trying to stretch my hands, especially after like a long day of drawing. You got all that? Not yet. Maybe the arthritis thing, but to like a very very mild case. You know, I'm very young, guys, so I should not be having all these things. I do have neck pain, but that is just today. That is just a today thing because I slept weird. I slept wrong. But not yet. And I hope I never had to get carpal tunnel because the way that you're supposed to relieve that is they cut the tendon because carpal tunnel is caused by the tightening of a tendon in your hand. So what they do is that they cut it. And that's really permanent. You know, that's incredibly involved and I don't want that ever ever. I was thinking because I'm not that old either. Yeah, I hope I hope you guys take care of yourselves. Like even if you're gaming, like even if you think that what you're doing is very casual, I feel like anything and everything you do can cause harm to your body. So you just have to be careful and do everything in moderation. You know, get up and stretch for a little bit. Stretch up your arms, stretch up your hands, like in between gaming sessions, or like even when you're scrolling on your phone. You know, that also causes pain. So please be careful, guys. Let us all, you know, not get carpal tunnel and arthritis. Oh, I see. Hold up. What layers are we on? What is this? Okay, grab this and then move it to the top. There we go. Yeah, not looking too bad. I am enjoying this. I'm having a great time. When my art is good, I'm happy. When art is happy, I'm happy. That's like what? Happy wife, happy life, happy art, happy happy start. I don't know. Happy Masa, happy stream. Yeah, that's a good mentality. Is this right? I wonder if this hair on this side would come out like that. I don't know. Hold up. Let me go check my reference. Although I think this looks okay already. You guys got any plans for the week? I can't believe it's only Tuesday. I feel like, for some reason, to me, it feels like a weekend. It does not feel like the start of the week for me, and I don't know why. Hold on, I gotta save this. I gotta save this pin. I gotta save this pin real quick. No, nothing. Yeah, you know, me too. Which I guess that's good, right? Sometimes it's good to just have nothing. Sorry, I'm looking for. There it is. Okay. No, I don't think you would see the hair from the sideburn from this side. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, okay, let's keep going. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, but I feel like that looks weird though. The fact that it doesn't or it connects really far. Unless I move this part. Oh, I should have done this on a different layer. Maybe instead of it being so far apart, it would just come out this like this. Yeah, I feel like that looks better, more cohesive. It doesn't totally make sense, but whatever, it's fine. We were talking about pickup lines the other day, But I just remembered, or I was just reminded of something else that I also really enjoyed that can be kind of, that's like so simple and stuff like that. You guys remember 2 sentence horror stories? I was just reminded the other day that those were a thing, and some of them are really good, but some of them are really stupid. Like, you guys ever heard of like, oh, it was such a nice day until the guy behind me stabbed me or something like that. Like, some of them are like really good, but some of them are just like stupid like that. I like them a lot. Some of them are really good, yeah, but some of them are just absolutely like not very clever. I saw one where it's like I took a deep breath, but then I realized the room was filled with poison. And then there's another one where it's like I took a big bite of my spaghetti. I don't think you should do that," said the guy with the said the guy with the poison bottle or something like that. Or said the guy with the poison spaghetti bottle, or I don't know. I was gonna say, chat, go bring up some really good 2 sentence horror stories, or find some for me to read. But that's a lot of work for you guys. No thanks. If anything, I should go look them up and read them out. Give me a minute. Ah, yay, yay, yay. I swear, some of them are really good, but the only ones I remember are the stupid ones. Okay, the hair is done. Yay. Handsome, handsome. Though this part of the bangs, again, are bothering me because it's touching the ear. I thought I did it in a way where it wouldn't touch his earrings, but... Or his piercings. They're not earrings. So let me move this. Oh my god, we're listening to K-pop Demon Hunters? You know what? That's fine. I love Takedown. There was a commercial that I was just seeing early on TikTok for the Galaxy Flip, and they used scenes from K-pop Demon Hunters, and apparently for some reason the comments were really pissed about it, and I don't understand why. Like, one of them that I remember was like, your content is peak, but your ads are mid. And I'm like, what the? It's K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, leave them alone. K-pop Demon Hunters is a great movie. Like, what is up with you? I do like the impact that K-pop Demon Hunters has had on the West, like especially with like American content, because now it's opened up like a world that has been around forever. Like, I just saw that in Seoul there was a drone show that featured all the characters from K-pop Demon Hunters, and it was amazing. It was the most amazing drone show. They literally created like 3D imagery and were animating scenes from the movie. Oh, it was beautiful. I wish I could see it in person. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of the body now. I think we can do the clothes and everything on one layer. I just did the hair on a different layer because I don't like that it overlaps with the face. Because I don't want to mess up anything. I should flip my canvas. There we go. Ah, see? It's a good thing that I actually put the hair on a different layer because the eye here looks weird. Yeah, this reminded me that I didn't flip my canvas. I didn't flip my canvas when I was originally sketching it, and that's probably why it looks weird. There we go, that looks better. Yeah, everything else looks good. It was just the eye. I wonder if we're gonna hear Soda Pop later on this playlist. Then, if you're putting Takedown in, I think you should put Golden and Soda Pop and Your Idol in here. Cause not gonna like Takedown, I feel like is well. Actually, I think on my list it would be maybe like tier 2. All right, you brought some for me. Let me see this. Let me see this. Okay, okay. Make me healthy, wished the sick little girl after she found an old lamp in the basement. Are you sure you want to reverse your brother's wish? Said the voice from inside the lamp. Okay, that one's not bad, I guess. That one's really vague, though. I kind of don't understand what's exactly happening. Like, make me healthy. It's like, did they take organ from her? Like, was she an organ donor? I don't know. I want you to turn my husband into an apple without killing him, said the wife to the genie. Why are these all genie based? Why are these all genie based? Now turn it back, she said after finished peeling off the apple skin. Ooh. Hey, okay, I've actually never heard of that one. That's kind of cool. Not cool, but that's a good one. The one before, yeah, why is it all genie themed? Why are they all genie themed? That's the scariest thing in the world, guys. Genie in a lamp. It's like the monkey's paw. Sorry, I gotta scratch my nose. Okay, I don't know how to draw the buckle from this angle. How did I do it on? Oh yeah, okay. I see, I see. We're winging it slightly, but who doesn't? When have I not wung something? Give me some time on fishing Hello Divers. Alright, alright. I mean, those two were pretty good. Or, like, the last one was pretty good. That I've never heard of, and that's kind of sick and twisted. The first one, a little vague. The thing that's hard about writing, like, 2 seconds horror stories is that you have very limited space to explain everything to give context. But you also need to have, like, a twist. That's the hard part. So, you know, I cut slack. I give these writers some slack, but I don't. If it's not a good one, I don't know if you really should put it on the internet. Did I do that on the rest of the buckles? I feel like I gave this one a design, but I didn't do it for the rest. Yeah, no, I didn't. Hold on, let me. Okay, I was gonna say I'll do it later, but I should probably add it while I'm here. Oh, I kind of did it here, like a vague little indent. That's fine. That's a hard thing to do. Yeah, this one could be redrawn. This is ugly. Is this Jesse? This sounds like Jesse. His eyes don't line up here. I feel like he's looking a little off to the side for some reason. I don't know how that happened. I was using the symmetry tool. How could he look in a different direction? You know what? It's not such a big deal. I think I can live with it. That's fine. Sorry, I thought I just saw something disappear from a different layer or from a different drawing. That was weird. Alright, back to the clothes. Let's do this. This looks weird. This looks funky. Hydrate. Yes. Water. Better be hydrating. Now I am now. Okay, I drank my water. Yay. Thank you, thank you. Hold up. While I'm here, I also want to check if I'm right. Is this Jesse? This sounds like Jesse. We're an hour, 8 minute into the. I am right. Hell yeah. I'm getting better and better at recognizing bands because we've been listening to playlists of different groups. But I also think that Jesse is just very recognizable. Guys, it's September 9th. Therefore, it is past the audition date for that virtual idol group. So, since I haven't heard anything back, I think it's too late to hear anything. I know for sure now that I did not make it. But, I think I've said this before, but I'm not too disappointed. I knew the circumstances going into it and like how rare it would be. So, I'm not totally upset. And who knows? Maybe I could be indie and therefore get signed through that. I heard recently that there's this virtual idol who started like with posting covers and she was independent. And she recently was featured. She debuted as a actual artist and was featured on the M Countdown. Her name is Apoki, I think. Which very cool, very very nice to see that. I'll be honest, I kind of don't like her model. She's like this bunny character, and I just don't like aesthetically how it looks. But good for her. Don't listen to me. That's just like a very minimal thing. I actually haven't heard what songs or what she sounds like song wise. I should look into that. Support another indie artist. Or not even indie anymore, never mind. But still support an artist, a virtual idol. Okay, this is looking good, I think. Is it connecting? Is all this looking good? I think this could be a little thicker. At this point, I'm like so zoomed in that I'm doing pixel art. That's another thing I want to tap into. I think Clip Studio does have brushes where you can do pixel art. I think that'd be fun. I love the way pixel art looks, and some people go really in depth into it. It's just beautiful. I think it'd be kind of cute to see like my OCs as like little RPG characters, Just something cute like that. Okay, I think. Wait. Okay. Everything is lining up, I think. Yeah, I did pixel art like one time, and then I like never did it ever again. I don't know why. It is hard working with pixels. I don't know, but yeah, I should go back into it. I think it'd be kind of cute. Why does this song sounds familiar? Oh, this is Illit. Right. I had heard this. I love the vibes of this song. It's very like city pop. The beginning of it is very dramatic though. It kind of gives me anxiety. I'm like, what song am I listening to? And the vibes like completely change. My handsome boy, my handsome son. It's looking good. I'm very proud of this because now he finally looks exactly how I imagined. I always have troubles drawing him for some reason. Like Hawkeye July did help a little bit, but still. We cannot be stagnant in progress. We have to keep practicing. We can't wait till next Hawkeye July to improve. We can tap into it. All my life, my parents have told me not to open the basement door, but I got curious and disobeyed them. What is that glowing ball in the sky? Why does it hurt my eyes? Oh, wait, basement? Wait. Are you sure it's not the attic? I feel like the attic makes more sense. Like, because it's implying that the kid was, what, locked up somewhere, right? Because he's never seen the sun before. So wouldn't it make more sense if he was the... Wait, so wouldn't it mean that he's in the base? Wouldn't it make more sense if he was... Okay, I'm not going to psychoanalyze this, but I'm just saying that I think it would make more sense if he had opened the attic instead. Because he's opening up, right? You had to go up in order to see that. But that's a good one. I think a good two-sentence horror story is good when it's surprising, where it leads you in a different direction. It's like a surprise. Hold on, is this right? Yes. Okay, I think I'm right. I think I drew this a little weird though, but... Next one. I really want to hear a good one. I'm excited. I like two-sentence horror stories. Dad made me sit in the chair while he tied a string from my tooth to the doorknob. Okay. Before he signed the door, he said, "Tell me where Mommy would. We can stop doing this." Oh. That's pretty crazy. That one's crazy. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Okay. I don't know, but it's also not super strong. But okay, that's like B tier. B tier. There's like a whole Reddit page for these, right? Is that where you're getting these from? Heaven is in my stir. Ain't gonna take you there. I was flat. Oops. Do you guys think that covers have to be like when people do cover songs, do they have to change the song itself? I don't know. I've heard somewhere where a cover isn't interesting if it's just the song but you singing it. But I feel like that's most covers. I don't know. Most covers that I see posted online is just like the same song but it's just their vocals, or maybe they change it to like a higher or lower key depending on their singing or their what kind of voice they have. But like, does that matter? I don't know. Isn't a cover a copy of the original? I don't know if that's necessarily what a cover entails, because sometimes people will do acoustic covers. Some people will do, let's say, like a rock cover of a pop song, you know? So I think those are interesting, but I don't think a cover has to be that. I don't know. What do you guys say? What do you guys think? I forgot to grab something. I'll be right back, said Mom. As she rounded the corner out of sight, the cashier began ringing up. I hate that. Wait. Oh, that's a bad one. Cause oh my god, that is like that feeling of anxiety when like you're like at the grocery store, right, and you're being rung up, and your mom's like, "Hold on, you stay here. I'm gonna get something real quick," and you're just standing there and you can't pay and you're holding up the line. That's bad. That's like on another level too, because she like straight up just left. The mom just straight up left. Out of all the ones to get me, that's the one to get me, because the feeling is very visceral in my brain. That feeling of like, oh god, I can't pay, I can't leave the grocery store without her. She has to pay, and I'm holding up the line and making these people wait behind me. God, God, that one was S tier. That's an S tier two sentence horror story right there. Okay, that's so weird. I'm trying to show like the shape of like a broad shoulder, but from I think from this angle you kind of have to round it. I've been trying to think of lately, like what kind of boyfriend Neon and Luo would be, or boyfriends they would be. Like, I feel like Luo is like nice on the outside, but deep down he's like a little bit of a like a dick. Like he's kind of mean. So I wonder if he would like be nice on the outside, but I don't know, dark on the inside, or I don't know. I had to think about that. I bring it up because I saw like I don't know. I saw like this animation meme, that it reminded me of that, and I was like, oh, this would be good for this OC. And I'm like, actually, would it be? Unable to move. I could only look at my killer. In a fit of childish curiosity, my 2-year-old pulled the plug. What? Okay, that's a good one to end on. That's pretty good. Cause you're like, who is this killer? You know, you're like, oh, it's setting up for something really like really gory, which it is, or like really dark, but deep down it's just an accident. Or maybe the 2-year-old's doing it on purpose. Who knows? We'll never know. We don't have that context. God, I hate the way I drew this arm. I had to redraw this arm because I made it too long in the original sketch, but rather than redrawing it, I moved things around, and now it doesn't look that great. I wonder if I made it too big. Yeah, his arm does look a little too big. I'm trying to convey buffness, but it's not really coming out. I mean, he's not huge. He's not like huge, so. Bye, Ollie. Have a nice dinner. Third sentence be like, bye bye, mommy. See grandma again. Is there 3 sentence horror stories? I wonder. I don't know. Maybe 3 is too much. You know, that's why we only have 1 or like 2 sentence. 1 sentence horror stories would be a whole other level. Go look. I'm just curious. You don't have to, but if there is, I would be kind of interested because 1 sentence I think doesn't give you enough context. So I would be surprised if people did make it work. This is not a relaxing song. What the fuck? This playlist is again a liar. This playlist is like, oh, cool, chill, relaxing song, K-pop songs to listen to while you study, and I'm like, okay, good thing I'm not doing any of those things. Okay, that doesn't look awful. That's the best arm we're gonna get, honestly. As long as I do my best, I think that's fine. Always have to remind myself that. No way, you found some? Hold on. You're quite lucky, the doctor standing next to me said, looking through my medical papers. The fall could have killed you. I grimaced, my entire body a broken mess that will never recover for the rest of my life, trying to not to cry. The fall was supposed to have killed me, so how the hell did I survive in the end? How do we feel about these three sentence horror stories? How did that read? I don't know if I truly like that one. I feel like yeah, two sentence. I think if you did cut out the last sentence, it would be okay. Interesting. I just like the idea of like humans can really like are like so creative to the point where we can like we only need like two sentences basically. Time for your math test. What's 10 minus 1? The man shrieked as the bolt cutters chomped through his pointer finger. The project the proctor shook his head. What's 9 minus 1? What's happening with this? Oh, I see. He's cutting off his. I see. Okay, okay, I get it. Yeah, I don't know if these are really that strong. How do you guys feel about it? Okay, that looks right. Yeah, I don't know if I really like those as much as the two sentence ones. Maybe there's too much context. Cause I think some of them you do have to sort of think and use your imagination a little bit, which is the fun of it. Yeah, maybe sentence 3 is too much context. I wonder if for Halloween we want to read like scary stories. Because I've played horror games over the years and I don't know, kind of fun, but not completely. So I wonder what would be more entertaining, like reading horror stories or something. It's kind of too early to think about Halloween, but I'm throwing out ideas. I'm thinking, I'm planning, I'm trying to plan. I need to make this look like he just died in his sleep. Otherwise, my son won't ever trust me with with my other grandkids. Honestly, that's a really good first sentence one. I think you could just leave it off there. That was a one sentence horror one? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because that's actually a really good one sentence horror one. See, they do work. I think the less is better, right? That's sort of like the phrase, right? Simpler is better. Yeah, I think that's I don't know. I like those more. The three sentence ones were okay. Run. Oh, that's a good one. Hey, see, simpler is better. One sentence, one word horror story. See, I'm telling you guys, simpler is better. That's really good. Wow, I'm actually this kid's kind of like really getting me into like the Halloween mood. Is it now appropriate time to start thinking about Halloween? Like when is that? We're in September, right? So like January, October is like coming up soon, right? So yeah, it's literally next month, right? So maybe now it's like a time. One letter horror H. Another good one word one would be like boo or something. Yeah, but is it too? Is it? I think is now an appropriate time to start thinking about Halloween, or actually, I still think it's way too early. I think when you get to like the beginning of October, that's when you can be like excited about it. But even still, you have like 30 days to wait for that. So I don't know. What is the scare? Isn't that a joke? What is the scariest letter in the alphabet? Hold on, let me look it up. Okay. Oh, okay. Google AI overview giving me a fucking sciencey answer. This is what Google says. There isn't a single scariest letter in the alphabet, as scary is subjective depends on context. However, the letter E, sometimes called the most evil letter because it is the most common letter in English and is associated with numerous spelling errors. Fuck you. That's not what I wanted. I wanted something clever, okay? All right, here's Reddit. Here's Reddit's answer. What is the scariest letter of the alphabet? Q, because it's always following you around. See? That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, Google. There was a song on YouTube called, like, I can't remember what the exact song was called, but I think it was by Andrew Huang, and it was a song with lyrics without ever using the letter E, which is pretty impressive considering that it is the most common. I don't think it's considered evil. I mean, maybe because of just association, but again, if scary is based on context, then I also think evil is based on context. Yeah, Google. I didn't want that. The queue following you around. That's what I wanted. Stupid AI overview. Cannot trust AI. AI doesn't do anything good. Can't even give me a simple answer. AI is just not funny. AI just doesn't have humor. Oh, it's this song. I've only heard the chorus of this. This is pretty lighthearted. Nice vibes. Do y'all have like Halloween traditions or anything like that? I think we've talked about watching movies or certain movies, so that's a given. But anything else? Halloween used to be like kind of a big thing, like trick or treating and stuff. But it's really sad that kids nowadays don't do it anymore. I think COVID really killed it. I don't know, but it makes me sad, because I don't know, it was just a fun thing that kids did. So the fact that they're not doing it anymore saddens me. Okay, I think the sleeve can actually be like slightly longer. You can give it a little bit of length. There we go. And then we can draw the hand. The simplest hand that I've drawn ever to date. Just have to think about like there. There we go. Okay, looking good. How did I draw the wrinkle on the... Okay, I see. Sort of like that. There we go. That works. There we go. Okay. Nice. I don't think this matches up. I would curve it. Okay, it's the song. Again, not relaxing, but you know what? Still a bob. But I want to watch Nightmare... watch Party the Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it too early? It's still too early. How we talked about this, we're like, it's a Halloween movie, right? It's for sure not a Christmas movie. Or could it be considered as both? But anyways, go watch it by yourself. I think it is a good movie, but I don't know if it's like for everybody. It's Halloweeny. I know it is okay. It is Halloweeny, but there is Christmas mentioned in it. Damn, I see how it is. I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe it's because I just don't want to watch it. Ooh, thank you, Saribot. Do any of you have like a favorite horror movie? Are you guys into that? I'm not really a big horror person, so. But I don't know. I would like to sort of tap into that a little because I do feel like I'm missing out a little bit. I think there are good movies that just happen to be horror movies. So if anyone has like recommendations or thoughts, maybe I'll watch Jaws. Maybe I'll watch Jaws or something. Jaws was good. Yeah, so maybe I should just go through classics like Frankenstein, um the old Nosferatu, Dracula or something like that cuz I mean they're classics for a reason, right? And I've never watched them. Maybe I should. Maybe that's a good idea. But the hamster is scarier. You betcha. Hell yeah, look at me. I bring horror. I bring fear to everyone. I think I'm only scary if I'm only like hamsters are only scary to you if you're like I don't know an elephant or something like that. Actually, that's a good question. Wait, okay. Well, if you wait, why are elephants scared of? I think it has to do something with like them being small, right? I'm always too terrified of Lee's dream. Yeah, you better, you better be. Why are elephants scared of mice? Cause that's like a thing, right? Oh, never mind. It's a myth. Never mind, it's a myth. Elephants are not actually afraid of mice, and this idea is a widespread myth, possibly stemming from ancient fables or the amusement people find in the contrast between a large elephant and a tiny mouse. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they were afraid of if they did have a reaction to mice, it's more of like a surprise reaction because they are really small. Mice are really small and sporadic, so Wow, okay, I just learned something. I mean, if you use that logic, then possibly hamsters could, scare you. But guys, I'm nice. You guys can leave stream whenever. You just have to suffer the consequences. That's not my fault. That's your guys' fault. Like, you ever guys heard of the term fuck around and find out? There you go. Oh, please don't stutter. God damn it. It's good studio. Don't do that to me. That scared me. It stuttered a little bit. Maybe that's a good sign to save just for a little bit. Leave stream and find out. Exactly. Yeah, find out. Go ahead, find out. Okay. We're good. We have good timing. Oh, what is this one again? This one's like also a good song. We've heard it a couple times on stream too. Hour 40. Ah, this is Hands Up by Meow. Got it. Okay, anyway. Okay. Remember that question you wanted to ask us? Wait, did I have a question that I was going to ask you guys? You know, the one. The one. Huh? What? Uh-oh. I don't remember. Uh-oh. How long ago was this? Wait, what? What? I don't remember. I feel like this is leading me to a joke or something. God damn it, I can't get this, like, subtle curve, because it's like a straight line and a curve. From that one time. That one time from then. No, I don't. It's funny that you brought that up because I was actually gonna ask. I was gonna ask you guys a question. I was gonna be like, guys, what's your favorite ice cream flavors? And then you brought that up, and I was like, are you? Are we mind reading here during that stream? I don't know what we're talking about. Uh-oh. Can you? What is the secrecy here? Can we? What is happening? Spit it out. You spit it out. I was reading your mind. Anyways, favorite ice cream flavors go. Personally, I don't know. I just go tried and true chocolate. Although I have been craving mint chocolate lately. Do you guys are any of you into mint chocolate? I swear to God, if there's anyone in chat who's like, it tastes like toothpaste, banned. Banned. Grow up. It's refreshing, minty chocolate flavor. Get over it. It's not like toothpaste. Toothpaste does not taste like that. Grow up. Get better taste buds. Come back in like what 7 weeks? That's when your taste buds reset. Anyway, vanilla is also good, but I also feel like that's kind of plain. If they have it, I do like a good black cherry. But that's kind of that's a very niche flavor, but tasty, very very tasty. And sometimes they have like real cherries inside it. Ooh, I just like the sweetness. It's very refreshing. Butter pecan ice cream. I've never tried that, but I have a feeling that it's a very rich and like creamy flavor. The caramel probably like the sweet and salty kind of thing. That sounds very good. Might be a southern thing. It does sound very southern. I'm not gonna lie. What's another southern one that you guys can let me know if you guys are into? Rum and raisin. I think that's also very southern. Rocky Road also gives me that same vibe. I hate Rocky Road. I just think there's too much texture. And like I feel like I'm mostly eating like the toppings rather than the ice cream. Ugh, I really want mint chocolate. And for some reason in Korea or Asia, like there was a bit of a phase where mint chocolate was really popular to the point where it sort of started migrating or yeah, getting into other foods besides ice cream. Like there was a trend where there was like mint chocolate ramen, mint chocolate fried chicken. And I low key kind of want to try it. Like maybe it's good. Who knows? Like I'm not gonna knock it till I try it. But God, I do want mint chocolate ice cream now. I also love coffee ice cream. Sometimes places will put like chunks of chocolate into it too. Love, love. Damn, I need caffeine in all forms, like coffee, ice cream, drink form. This is any of that. I'm remembering now that some people in chat do not like coffee, so your guys is lost. But chocolate or no, coffee ice cream, yummy. I think because it's hot that I'm thinking about ice cream. Yum. I really want mint chocolate. I should like call a friend and be like, "Hey, you want to go get ice cream or something just to like fit to get this craving out of the way." Ah, I knew it. I knew that they were gonna play this song. I called it. Very intolerant of you to mention coffee. Well, as a lactose intolerant person, talking about ice cream period is very intolerant. But I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm one of those people who don't really care. I'll take the pain that comes my way. I can't get this. There we go. Okay, That's the best line I'm gonna do. I'm trying not to cause tangents. That's why. But they're so close together anyway. It's kind of unavoidable. You brought that up. Exactly. I'm being intolerant, period, to like everyone in chat and also myself. So, it's even. We're even. It's equal treatment. Mint chocolate, though. Yummy. God damn it. Now I want mint chocolate. I brought this conversation upon myself and now I suffer the consequences. Now I crave mint chocolate ice cream. I need to cancel you. I was bound to get canceled sometime or another. I guess it was my time. How long have I been a VTuber? Like what, 3 years? Yeah, that's my lifetime. That's the lifespan of a VTuber. Yeah, it's my time. I knew it was coming. I didn't realize it'd be my own people, but okay. I don't think I've actually been streaming officially for 3 years. I don't count the first year because I was very on and off. Technically I'm still in my first year. I feel like you're old for a hamster. It's time to rest. You're right. It's my time to go, guys. It's my time. I'm senior now. I'm a senior VTuber now. It's time for me to be put to pastures. Time to put me down, guys. Oh no, I don't have to stream anymore. Oh, that's so sad. Wow, that's so sad. Kidding. I think if I did, time to become glue. That's sad. Oh, wait. Oh my god. That didn't become glue. That's sad, but so funny. I forgot that. That's a thing. The glue farm where they send old horses. I don't. Is that true? I think I've heard that from movies. I don't know if that's true, but yes, it's time for me to become glue, guys. Send me to the glue farm. I don't even remember what I was talking about before I got turned into glue. It is true. Really? They put horses into glue? Wait, but is it the... What are they taking from the horse to make glue? What is so gluey about a horse? How does that work? I don't get it. I don't... No! I heard just today that one of the horses from Uma Musume, the real life counterpart, passed away. I can't remember which horse it was, but it was the one horse that like lost 131 races or something like that before winning. Yeah, that horse passed away like very, very recently. R.I.P. horse. I'm kind of glad I didn't really get into Uma Musume. Can you imagine the gambling like I would be a part of? I don't want to encourage that. It's probably good that I didn't. Like what adhesive made from collagen is extracted from animal parts like bone, skin, and hooves. Yeah, you know, I had a think. I thought that maybe that was what they were gonna do with the horse. That makes me sad. Hold on. I think where would I be if I were the shoe? It should be here. So that means that the leg is wrong. I mean, what would I make then? I don't even think that a hamster could make a glue stick, cause that's very little bone and very little collagen. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you're getting anything out of me with the glue farm. Wait, I think I did this wrong. Maybe I did do the right length, but I just had to like... Whoops. Dollar Tree glue stick. Yeah, where I barely like stick anything. Yeah, exactly. See, you wouldn't get anything out of that. Legit. Mini size. Not even. I could probably be like the glue on the back of a stamp or something. Okay, how am I gonna combat this? I did this wrong. I wonder if I can just keep it, or if I can just lift this pant leg up. You would be on clearance. Yeah. There's like the driest glue stick in the whole store. The cheapest glue stick. Okay, I think that looks good. It looks a little funny. Do Converse have the logo on the inside and the outside, or just the outside? Or just the inside? I have to look. I would have to look. Well, hold on a second. I don't know. Yeah, it would only matter for the shoe that's closest to us, I guess. But is it even accurate? It's hard for me to see if the shoe or the feet are accurate because there's just too much overlapping and my eyes are not working. Yeah, okay, it's accurate. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let me look up Converse's really quick. Yo, girl, you made out of glue because my eyes are stuck to you. I've never heard of that. Hey, that's pretty good. See, that's so easy. I'm like very easily impressed, I feel like. Literally come up to me, do the stupidest glue, or not glue, pickup line, and there you go. I made it up. You know what? I clap. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. You made it up on the spot? That's pretty good. That takes a lot of brain power. I commend you. Oop, I didn't mean to hit my mic. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Converse. I'm trying to see because I know that it's on one of the sides. I'm sure it's just the outside, huh? If it's just the outside, then I have to change it. The Wordle games made me smarts. See, I remember we were talking about Wordle, and some people were concerned that they weren't smart enough. But see, you just need to practice. Oh, actually, the logo is only on the inside of the Converse. What is the purpose of that? No one can see it then. If it's on the inside, no one can see the logo. That makes no sense. Okay, anyway, that's good for me to know. Yeah, it is only on the inside of the shoe. Why? That's weird. I would not do that. I would have it differently, but okay. That reminds me, I need to do today's Wordle. Did I do yesterday's? Yeah, I did do it yesterday's. Whoopsies. I'm lassoing something I don't want to lasso. Wait, where am I? Whoa, wrong layer. I practiced the daily Wordle in secret so I wouldn't embarrass myself. How did you do that? Oh, did you just go on like the Wordle website and do them instead? Because that also counts. That's what I used to do before I realized that on Wordle you can do the Wordle on Discord. I think Army told me that because he had been doing that with his friends. So he started doing it because I brought it up. My own server. I see. I mean, as long as you're doing it, you know. I think even if you're not doing it in a server, I think Wordle is good for your brain, just so that you can just think. Really makes you think, you know. Like I said, if you really want like something to think about, like play categories. I can't believe categories is not on Discord yet, because that is a hard game. Wordle feels so easy compared to fucking categories. Okay, can I merge all of these? Hold up, maybe not those two, but merge these because I'm basically done. Yeah, I'm finished with the line work. Woohoo! Yippee! Up. Oh, okay. I see what I did wrong. Yeah, I see it. Okay, I don't have to explain myself. I need to also put his pins on. Wait, merge selected layers. There we go. So they're all in one. Thank God. I embarrass myself on Wordle sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, before I started using my brain, I used to not get Wordle sometimes, or I would get it in like the last try, which kind of sucked. But I think we're all nice, you know? Like, no one ever is like, haha, you didn't get the Wordle. No one's ever like that. I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Easy peasy. Okay, is it leveled? Yeah, it is. Like, what was the best way to have this that's not tangential? Tangential. God, I hate tangents. Okay, I think that's the best we can do. Honestly, the pins don't really make sense from any angle. Okay, Clip Studio. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ, it stuttered and now it's saving itself. Thank God. I was really afraid that was gonna crash. I don't know why it's crashing today. Kind of weird. Okay, it didn't really save. Alright, fine. Control S. Oh, it won't let me do it. Alright. Keep up. Come on. Keep up, Clip Studio. Don't be weird. Don't be mean. I'm gonna take my hand off the computer just in case. I don't think it's saving because I'm on the lasso tool. There we go. Now will you fucking save, please? I'm waiting for the symbol to clear up. There's like a downloading symbol. There we go. Okay, that took a little bit of a that took a little bit of time. Blah. My water has like residue from the last drink that I had. So it tastes like a very, very watered down version of the drink I was drinking yesterday. And it's low-key kind of gross. I should have cleared out my cup before doing it, but I was lazy. What am I on? What is that? This layer has nothing on it. Great. Ah, I went too far. Okay, let us clear this. Let me clean this up. Whoopsies. There we go. It's a little blurry. I think it's because I kept transforming it, but that's fine. I'll clean it up. And also we can barely see it from here. More selected layer. Okay, line weights. Let's get into it. Oh, I also need to clean up stuff here. Like just little bits where things overlap too much. Okay, looks great. Looks good. I have to always constantly tell myself that it looks good, just in case. Just in case I ever have doubts. Oh wait, I did this wrong. This is wrong because I did this flipped. I flipped my canvas when I was doing this. No wonder. Is that right? No, I have to flip it. Whoops. No, flip horizontal. There we go. Oh, that looks so funky. I hate it. I hate it. It looks ugly. I feel like it's easier if I just redrew it. If I redrew it properly instead of messing around with this, I think that would make sense. That would make better. That would be more efficient. Oh my god, I'm waiting for Soda Pop to play. If you played all the other K-pop Demon Hunter songs, and you need to play Soda Pop. Unless this person that made the playlist is a Huntrix fan and a Saja Boy hater, then we're never gonna hear it at that point. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I think that's enough cleaning up. I don't think there's overlap anywhere else. If I do see it, I can always fix it. Go on to my other layer and then fix it. Oh, my brush is like way too big. What the fuck? How did that happen? Oh my god, wait. Uh-oh. Did I accidentally click something on my macro pad? How long have I been doing that? That makes me nervous. Yeah, like, this is way too thick. What the fuck happened? How'd that happen? I'm going crazy. Okay, it's fine. I think we'll be okay. It's just a 0.05 difference of brush size, but it's low-key bothering me, and I'm really holding back the urge to redo this little buckle. Okay, it does look kind of thick, I'm not gonna lie, but okay, we'll skip. We'll be okay. We will be okay. It'll be fine. We'll be okay. Okay, now can we get into line weight? Because it already looks good. So line weight it's gonna bring it all together. This is a lot. Song is really like more rock than pop. Kind of digging it, not gonna lie. What's your guys' favorite genre of music? I think I'm generally a pop person, but I'm not specific to any like kind of pop. Like I like 80s pop music, K-pop, J-pop. I also like a little bit of rock. Like J-rock is a really nice one that I like. I guess pop. Yeah, pop's a good one. I have to think about what other genres. I'm not too knowledgeable on that kind of stuff. I think when I was younger, I would only listen to pop music, but nowadays I can appreciate other types of music. Like I was playing Taiko no Tatsujin the other day, the drum rhythm game, and they have classical music, and I was actually getting really into it. I'm like, wow, classical music can have like a good beat, and I can jam out to it if I really wanted to. Gotta give it that chance sometimes. Like I don't know much about R&B either, but I think some songs from artists that I listen to can be considered R&B. So I really need to look into that. I want to be inclusive, and not like be so stuck in one kind of type. I do also like country, but only various songs. I don't know. I just don't like the how straightforward country is with its lyrics. Like it's not really poetic, I feel like, cuz it's just sort of they say everything very explicitly. Not in like an 18 and up way, but it's like I'm going down the road, gonna go to my farm and drink a beer, and it's like that's I don't know, that's not very poetic. It doesn't give you any thought. But sometimes country has a nice beat. I can get down with it, but not a huge fan. But if it's playing, I'm not like, ugh, I'm not like, ugh, turn this shit down, I'm like, okay, this is what we had to deal with, and I'm gonna listen. That's it. Good. I like him so much. I like how he's starting out a lot. Cut me some slack. I was really iffy about the other side profile that I drew. So the fact that I drew a nice one today is great. I should go buy a lotto ticket or something because I'm feeling good. Whenever there's a good art day, I think that's just a sign. The lotto is pretty big right now. Apparently, like I think Powerball is no one's won yet, so the or the winnings just keep going up. Do you guys take part in lotto tickets? I'm kind of curious. To me, it feels like a myth. It feels like a myth. Like winning the lotto is like a very, very low chance. So whenever I hear people winning, I'm kind of like in disbelief, or like it feels like they didn't win. Also, I don't really know. Like, I don't think. I think there's a romanticization. Is that how you say that word of like winning the lotto? But I've heard a lot of people, like a lot of horror stories about winning the lotto and how it kind of breaks up families and how people have gotten like murdered over like tickets and stuff. And I think that's kind of because I think that's because of like, and I don't think it's really the. I don't want to say it's the fault of the lotto winner, but I think a big rule is that one, you don't tell anyone. That's like mistake number one. Do not tell anyone that you've won the lottery, because that's where it all goes down. That's mistake number one. Biggest mistake number one. But I don't know. And then you really don't get. I mean, okay, it depends on how much you win or how much the prize is, right? But in reality, you don't really win that much because a lot of it goes to taxes. But that's still a lot of money. The amount that you get afterwards is still a lot of money. It's just not a million or it's not like $7 million kind of thing. If you're responsible enough, you won't hear anything about the winner. You won't hear anything about who won. You'll just know someone got it, but you won't know specifically who. That is how it should be, because otherwise it's dangerous. Oh my god, they cursed in a K-pop song. That's crazy. Oh, no wonder. It's Jenny. That's why. I don't know. One day, maybe. Who knows? If you're lucky. That's why you buy the lotto ticket, right? It's the chance. It's the idea. And you really only spend, what, $5? So, $5 for, like, a chance to win a million. That's pretty good. Even if you, like, keep buying them and buying them, like, it's still a trade off. I don't know. The lotto is a very interesting thing. Why did we create the lottery? For what? And where does that the money comes from people buying it, right? I don't know. That's weird. I've never really thought about it. I feel like lottery has just been like a thing ingrained into our culture and to the point where I don't even think about it. I don't think about it too hard. It's just a thing that you do. What time is it? Okay, we have it's 2 we've been streaming for 2:12. All right. Okay, okay. I mean, whatever happens, happens. We're gonna be streaming art all week, so hopefully it's we're gonna just finish this. Save. Okay, control S. Did you grow up watching Minecraft YouTubers? Yes, I did. I am a big the Diamond Minecart fan. I was watching him back when he reviewed mods. That was when I started getting really into Minecraft and I don't really know if I really watched anyone else. The Diamond Minecart is really like Dan TDM is like yeah. Dan TDM is really the most prevalent one in my brain. Later down the line, I did watch Lauren Z Side. She did a little bit of Minecraft for a little bit. And she actually still does content. I don't really watch her anymore. I don't particularly like what she does anymore. Because Lauren likes to use AI for her thumbnails. And I don't know, her content feels very geared toward children. And it's not my generation anymore. So, yeah, I'm like too old for her at this point. So I miss when she used to be like more like age neutral, I guess. But girl has to make money somehow, right? So Yeah, we grew out then. Yeah, but I don't know. I can't even watch her anymore, which makes me sad because I like her as a person. She's a genuinely nice person, and she was funny, but sometimes I feel like it's forced, and there is a little bit of like millennial humor to her too. Like her a big thing that she does is like, I love bread. Bread is so good, and I'm like, that's okay. Like it's like it was funny back then, but you keep saying it now, and it's getting a little old. What does Dan do nowadays? I think I saw him post like a TikTok where of his day, a day in a life of his, and he streams, right? He actually streams a lot. I think his schedule was something like, I stream for this much, and then I take a shower, I eat, and then I come back on stream. And I'm like, that's a lot. That's honestly a lot of content. I don't think I could handle that. But whatever's successful. But what does he even play? Does he game anymore? Does he still do Minecraft? I don't think even think he's touched Minecraft. I miss he used to have this very storytelling element where he would play when he would review mods, he would have like this villager companion. His name was Dr. Trioris, and then he had a bone dog named Grim. And I really miss that. I miss Grim. I miss it so much. I don't know. I think what's that? What Jacksepticeye said this before. It's like you don't miss the content. You miss how you were back then. Your life back then. Like at that age, you would just come back to school and everything would be very simple. You miss that. You don't miss the old me. You miss the old you. Which I guess is right in a way. Like, yeah, like clocked me, sure. But you had to admit that a lot of that simplicity also came from the content we were watching, you know? Like you can't just put that blame on me or on the viewer for saying that cuz it's also about you. But I don't think it should be your fault. It's not your fault, but you know, you can't exactly say it's it's just us or it's just the viewer's fault. Simple time, different times. I think everyone was just it was just different times period. Jacksepticeye loves saying his big thing is that Mr. Beast ruined YouTube, and I definitely agree because content nowadays is always big and grand. Like you can't do anything simple anymore. Everything has to be super big and grand. I just miss the simple times. Genuinely. I think if we're on the topic of Minecraft YouTubers, I don't know if I really watched I Has Cupquake for a lot of it. I think I watched a little bit, but not really. I actually like her content more nowadays because she's really crafty. She's incredibly crafty, very DIY, and I like her style. So it's kind of funny that nowadays I watch her, but as a kid, I don't particularly watch her. Recently, I saw on my For You page that she was bringing back a old Minecraft series, and she was like redoing it, which is kind of cool. I like that, where you know you're tapping back into that, but it's new and improved. I was on my Skydoes Minecraft, RIP his career. What happened to him? He was also a very prevalent Minecraft YouTuber, but I did not watch him. That was just someone that I watched. I remember Stampy. I didn't really watch him either, but he was very popular around my time too. I heard does he still play? I think he still plays Minecraft, right? Which good on him. Um I mean, can we really talk about Tobuscus? Just because Toby's kind of crazy now. I heard he's like all into crypto and stuff, which oof, rough, very rough. I think Tobuscus fell when he collaborated with Cartoon Network. I don't think that was the cause of it, because I genuinely liked him on Cartoon Network, except for like what, the Annoying Orange Show, right? But the Annoying Orange Show was just god awful. Period. You know, that's not his fault. That's not his fault. But maybe his what collaboration or like his connection with it sucked. I don't know. I miss Tobuscus. I miss like that content where he was just sort of fun, and he's really iconic. I don't know if we really give him credit for like the content that he's put out and how much he has shaped our lives. You know, fucking the Minecraft sword song, nugget biscuit, nugget in a biscuit. So it's kind of sad that he's fallen off and has gone down this like deep hole, this deep rabbit hole of no return. I don't even really know if he really played Minecraft. I don't really even know if he really played Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie. I just know his music and the animated shorts. This is a more recent thing, but I did watch PewDiePie play Minecraft, like that series. I wonder, did he bring back Minecraft from the dead by playing? I feel like his influence on the game would bring it back, right? Because he actually got really into it and was genuinely really involved in the process and like the whole game itself. He was building things. He built like a whole area, and it was really impressive how much he genuinely liked the game. It was very heartwarming. I mean, that's old now. That's like what, like 5 years old now, so even more, I think. But still, I think that counts a little bit. I didn't watch Mark play Minecraft. I know that that's sort of where they got their start, right, with Drunk Minecraft, but I never watched that. It's funny. Most of the YouTubers that I watch now, I didn't watch them for their Minecraft content. But that's like where they got their start. So I don't know how I skipped out on it. I just did. I don't really know if I could play Minecraft now, at least like vanilla Minecraft, just because I've played it so much in the past that it's sort of getting boring now. It's like every time I get wood, I build a house, I fight, I do this, I do that, I mine, I blah blah blah. So whoops, I okay, I don't know what I did, but all my layers are blending together. Some things are on one layer, some things are on a different layer. Who else was really prominent in my life? I'm trying to think. Yeah, who was I watching at that time? I can't even remember. It's such a blur. I just think like the YouTubers that I watch now are just the same, basically. Recently, Sean, Jacksepticeye, Jack, he was on Last Meals, which is a good mythical. It's a good mythical kitchen. Mythical kitchen, yeah, mythical kitchen. That's what the channel's called. Where they talk about like mortality and like what their last meal would be in their life and stuff like that. And Sean's life is very interesting, and I learned a lot from that interview, which was very surprising to me because I thought as a longtime fan, none of this information would be new. I mean, it's been a long time since I watched him, but he's very in depth and very self aware about life, and it was a very interesting conversation. I think if there's any like episode of Last Meals to watch, you should watch that one. I think that was like the most fun interview I've ever watched of Jack. But it's kind of nice that he's really grown. Not that he was never immature or anything. I've always think that Jack was like a very stand up person, very nice. But just seeing this other side of him was really nice and refreshing. And it sort of solidifies my love and support for Jack. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do the line art for the back view next stream. And hopefully that won't take me that long, but I want to really get into shading and coloring soon. I just want to finish this piece because I feel like I'm very slow, but at the same time, I'm doing like multiple drawings. I think if I just did one of these, I would be done already, but yeah, I have to really think and cut myself slack. I have to be nice to myself. You guys have to be nice to me, and I also have to be nice to me. You also have to be nice to yourselves. That's also another prerequisite. Okay, I like shrank his hand a little bit, but now it looks really weird. I don't think it looks that weird. Okay, let's just roll with it. Let's just keep going. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba, da, bum, ba, da, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I've been really struggling with this project on this side that I've been doing. So for Luo, I did like some weapon concepts, and we settled on a scythe shape. But on his scythe, I always imagined that he would have like stickers on it, sort of like how skaters decorate or deck out their boards, because that's very punk and that's very like personal and stylistic. But the problem is with that, I had to design the stickers, so I had to like sit down and like look and research at like skateboard decks and really look at designs and stuff. So that's what I'm doing on the side, and I've been low key procrastinating. I just had to sit down and do it because the payout will be great. Do any of you guys skateboard or anything like that? I never learned how to skateboard, but I had a ripstick. I had a ripstick as a kid, and that's what I would go around skating. Like I would go on my friend's house, and we would skate. She had a longboard, and I had a ripstick, so just the juxtaposition is funny. And I almost thought that ripsticks went extinct until I saw one the other day, and I was amazed. I was like, oh my god, nostalgia. I wish I skateboarded. I think that's very cool and it's also like a really easy way to get around. Nowadays, we have electronic skateboards, so that's like half the work done for you. You just press a button and then you go. Okay, looking good. Looking fine. Looking good. Do people still know how to ride bikes? As a kid, like I always had to ride my bike, and even in high school, I had to ride my bike home from school, or else I would just have to walk. But I feel like nowadays I don't see many people on a bike. Then again, like the U.S. is not very bike friendly, so that's I had to consider that. Why does transportation besides car. Every transportation besides cars is better in every other country. In Japan, everyone rides a bike everywhere because everything is so close. And also, no one steals a bike. You accidentally leave your bike unlocked, it will be there forever. No one will take it. In America, different story. And then there's that city in like I think it's the Netherlands where it's just all bikes. Like cars aren't even allowed. Cars are banned. So when you go there, you just see bikes everywhere. There's hundreds and hundreds of bikes. Land of the free and only cars. Exactly. I'm incredibly sad that funding for our train system was cut. The project was finally cut after years of it being in progress, and I'm very disappointed because now that they've cut it, like we were starting to get it, and now that they cut it, we're not gonna get it ever. And people are complaining like, it takes too much money and too many material, and there's no jobs. And I'm like, where do you think we would get that? I think the train would have been great for us economically and via transport. I want to get on a train. I love trains. I like riding on trains. I actually don't get sick, and also it's public. It's good for the environment, and you can basically go anywhere. It's chill. You just sit, and you're not driving. Therefore, like I don't have to pay attention to the road. I can do whatever I want. I can look outside, see the scenery, hang out, chill. But no more train. Fuck. Even the trains that we do have apparently are very sucky. Like I think New York people from New York complain about the subway system all the time. I didn't have that bad of a time when I visited, but I mean, I always hear horror stories, of them being late and the people also on the subways. I really underestimate like how bad the public transportation system is. Like even buses apparently, they're never on time. Buses are never on time here in the US, which sucks cuz it really forces you to either walk or have a car. And even walking is not well taken here. I've been in places where literally the sidewalk gets like cut off and I am stuck to walk in the street or on like somebody's lawn. The rats too. I don't really mind the rats. I don't think they're really doing anything wrong. Pizza Rat is just, Pizza Rat's just doing its thing. We just need fast travels, like in game. You're right. We need warp points, just like in Genshin, so I can just teleport everywhere and then walk the rest of the way, or whatever way. Walk a couple feet or whatever. You're so right. That is the solution. Did I tell you guys that I watched Morbius the other day? And I didn't remember. I like looked at the movie and I was like, "Huh, this sounds familiar. Like, when did this come out?" And I was like, "Oh, that's right. It came out and everyone made fun of it." And I watched it and I was like, "This isn't a bad movie." My only complaint is that like the protagonist and the antagonist should have been boyfriends. I think that would have like solved everything. They did not need to bring in a female love interest for Morbius. If they were Morbin time. It's Morbin time. I don't know where that came from because he doesn't do that at all in the movie. It's Morbin time. It's not a bad movie, although yeah, I don't. There's some unnecessary things, but I did not like it. I think that the protagonist could have been done differently. I don't know about that. I think the whole thing could have been done differently. I don't know. I like the antagonist. Well, I don't remember his name. I'm sorry, but they basically like Morbius's boyfriend essentially. Like they could have been together. I don't know. I think if they were gay, the whole thing would have been solved. Literally. I think the female love interest caused a lot of rift in between them, I swear to God. Very unnecessary. But it wasn't a bad movie. Am I the only one who doesn't think that it was a bad movie? I just remember the memes. Sprinkle some yaoi. Exactly. See, yaoi fixes media. I swear. And there were so many like little moments where like I looked at him and I was like, huh. Huh. There's something going on between them, but they won't. They're cowards and they won't do it. Hold on, let me drink water. I deserve a little break anyway because we finished the side profile. Hell yeah. If Morbius and his friend, who shared the same suffering as him, were gay, everything would have been solved. Like it could have been tragic. I don't mind it not being tragic. Like you know, the antagonist could die. They don't have to live together forever happily. But I think if they were gay, that would have been great. Okay. I think we have a little bit of time. We have like 30 minutes left. So we can start the back view. I don't know how far we can get. I can at least sketch out like what we need to change, I guess. Like the foot placement is wrong. So we can at least change that. Also, I want to move everything over because for some reason I drew them very close together or off to one side, and we can move it over here. I don't even know where It's Morbin Time really came from. Like, it didn't come from the movie. He didn't even say that. Where am I? Okay, here I am. I want to move this up here so I can keep everything intact. Okay, let me look up my reference real quick about how this would look like from the other angle. Okay, let's think. The biggest thing for me is always the arms and the legs whenever I have to do the back view because it's just different. I think I'll sketch underneath it, make it easy for me. Should I do this in red so I can see? I feel like I'm marking everything down. Oh, I'm on the wrong brush. Okay. Luckily, most of it gets covered by this. That's nice. Good for me. Okay, the knee is here. The foot is here. Yeah, okay. I've learned a lot from doing Nyan's ref sheet. So that's why this is coming out a little easier. And then this leg to come down. Or this has to be lined up with this knee at least. Okay. God, the more lines I put down, the harder it is for me to see. Okay. This looks a little crazy, but trust the process, guys. Just trust the process. I think I could literally steal this leg and put it over there. Hold on, let me see. This is gonna be quite the surgery. I just realized that the flannel is going to cover so much, so I don't have to draw the chains. So I don't even know why I copied and pasted another set of chains for me to use. I don't even need to use it. Control C, Control V. We're gonna just Control V this. Let me lower the opacity so I can see what's going on. If I flip this, yeah, and I just hold on. What angle is this at? I don't have to flip it at all, actually, because it fits the curve already. Just don't mind me rambling. Okay, hold up. I need to sketch out where his torso is. Do I have the original sketch on here? Because then I could just, yeah, like copy and paste it. It's kind of hard to see. Huh? Why won't it let me? Oh, okay. No wonder. I was like, why am I not drawing? Okay, actually, if I like sketch out the entire torso, maybe that'll help me. Oh, and the arm too. Well, I have it here. Because that's definitely going to help me when I have to do the arms too. Whoopsies! I just want to grab this. Take this, grab this, flip horizontal, and whoop! Okay, torso is here. Funny, my sketch is not 1-to-1. Like I thought. What did I do? Okay, anyway. Approximate. We'll just approximate. Okay, so here is his leg. His leg comes down. I think it would end here. Where would it start and where would it end? Then... This is so messy because I can't see. I can barely see anything, but trust me, it's fine. Yeah, this makes sense. This looks good. I think I can work with this a little bit. I just have to sort of change it. And then the other leg. Grab this one. This looks crazy. I think I look crazy. Okay, and this one would be here. Ankle is here. Maybe I have to angle it a little bit. My brain is working so hard. The gears are really turning for this. Okay, that looks right. I think there's a lot going on, but I think that's right. If I get rid of my sketch and then really lower the opacity of this. Oh wait, I think my sketch needs to be lowered then. Again, I can't see anything. Hold up, I want to get rid of those so I can just clearly see without anything. Okay, now I can sketch out the arms at least. Can I copy and paste this arm over here? No, that's cheating. That's like really bad. That's too bad. Too much cheating. We gotta do stuff by hand sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna do another layer. Wow, we're really using our layers today. This doesn't fully match up. Okay, I'm gonna just take this arm, approximate like the size of it. I don't know. I'm trying to like talk about this in a way that's sort of understandable for anyone who's like who comes to the channel for like help with art. But honestly, I don't know what I'm doing either. So that's the thing. Okay, I don't know what the hand would look like from in the pocket when put in pocket. Okay, maybe arm too big? No. Is that what the arm would look like? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Kind of. I'm like actually doing the motion right now. I'm trying to imagine my brain what it would look like. I think the hand would actually be over here. Duh. I love that. That's one of my favorite things to say. Like, duh. It's so sassy. Is that where the pockets are lined up? Oh, wait, I have a reference right here. So, here. Me using this red pen almost reminds me of school and just correcting with a red pen. I remember for one grade, they were like, oh, we don't use red pens to correct anymore because it's too violent and too harsh. So they're like, oh, use blue. But that was like for 1 year. I think that was like in third grade. And then they like didn't, none of the teachers ever followed that ever again. Yeah, I don't know if I'm really liking how this is coming out. Bleh. Yeah, it looks weird to me. I don't know what's happening. This arm, man. This arm. I'm really tempted to just like copy and paste this. Like take this arm and put it over here. Will that work? Really Frankensteining this. Oh wait, I want to grab the hand. That's why I was doing this. There we go. I kept avoiding the hand for some reason, even though my brain was telling me you need that. Wait, did I copy and paste it? Control C, Control V. Did I do that? Oh, I did. Okay, good. Turn up the opacity so I can see. We have like 10 minutes left and I'm still figuring this out. Doesn't fully line up, but okay. I'm really chopping up everything. I don't like it. I wish I could just draw this by hand, but my brain can't really wrap around it. Maybe that's a sign that we need to take a break, but I want to utilize all my time. It doesn't look awful. It does look slightly strange. I really wish I could just freehand all of this, but that's not great. That actually doesn't look awful. Is that weird? Alright, I made a little funny. Okay. Let's see how funny this is. Now kiss. They should have. Oh my god, that is literally what they needed to. I swear, I'm so serious. My god, I love this. That's exactly how I think we should fix the Morbius movie. They literally should have kissed. I think all of their problems would have been solved. Like none of the arguments about, you know, I don't know. I think it would have been a more compelling story. Like it's not gonna fix everything, right? Like they still had their opposite like opinions about everything, right? But I don't know. I think the movie would have just been better. Period. If they just kissed. I swear to God, that's so funny. I love it. Thank you. I wish my face wasn't totally attacked. I wish you put my face on Patrick's face. Or like, yeah, me as Patrick. I think that would have been funny. That is exactly how I feel. That is the embodiment of how I feel about the Morbius movie. That's really good. Alright, what did I do? Oh yeah, I wanna like freehand all this, but I won't. Oh, I had to draw the feet, huh? I should actually draw that. That might be smart. That'll help me. I really want to find like a. Whoops! I am not on the sketch pen. This is my outlining pen. I love it. That is exactly my opinion about the Morbius movie. They just needed a kiss. They were cowards. Who was it? Marvel? Because yeah, it's a Marvel movie, right? Because Morbius is he becomes the villain in a Spider-Man movie, right? Marvel, you cowards. If they just kissed, the Morbius movie would have been great. Box office hits. That's the whole reason why it flopped. I can't remember what the antagonist's name was. Max? Matt? Didn't he call him like Milo or something, but that wasn't his name? Which they never covered that. I felt bad that that guy was always Milo and he never even had his own personality. And Morbius was a dick for that. I can't believe they were friends after that. I don't know. Oh, wait. Converse don't have that part of the heel, huh? That feels weird to draw. Hi, Masa. Oh, why did I say that? Have a good night, Ollie. No worries. Don't worry about it. We were just talking about the Morbius movie and how they should have kissed. You didn't miss much. That was it. But see you next stream. Good night. Hold on. How did I draw this shoe? Hold up. Okay, I see it now. So true. See. Marvel, you gotta fucking hire me. I swear to God. The chemistry was there. They were just cowards. And then they had to make Morbius straight by putting his fucking nurse assistant or his doctor assistant or whatever in the picture. The tension of that movie just kiss. I know. Cowards. And then I didn't feel any chemistry with him and with Morbius and his assistant, his doctor friend or whatever. I didn't feel anything for them. I swear to God. So mad. I mean, but otherwise it wasn't a bad movie, so I don't really understand why it got so much hate, but I swear, yeah, they should have just kissed. But But yeah, that's all we were talking about. And there was a meme that came out of it, which is great. Okay, this foot me is a little too big. Whoops, I am. Oh, that's too much distortion. It was objectively an awful movie, but it would have been great if the kids so cute. I don't know if I like disliked it that much. Like, I don't think it deserved like the flop because it wasn't that bad. One thing that also bothered me was just the effects that they put on Morbius's ears when he was using echolocation. That gave me the heebie-jeebies. It was so gross. Like the vibrations that they animated on his ears was really gross, and I hate it. But otherwise, it was okay. It wasn't like an awful movie. Yeah, but could have honestly been better. Again, if him and his boyfriend or whatever just kissed, like, I mean, they didn't have to end up together in the end. Like he could still kill the other one, but it just would have been more interesting. Anyway, good night, Ollie. Have a good night. Might be streaming on Thursday, but if I am, I'll be a little deaf lurking. Okay, good to know. Have fun. That'll be fun. Okay, I don't know if I'm drawing this foot right. This feels weird. This feels really. I think I made it too high or I made it too tall. The ankles are not connecting in a right way, or maybe I make it too small. No, that looks right. It's right. Could have been a tragic gay. I know that would have been more compelling. That would have honestly been more compelling. I don't feel any attraction to his fucking nurse, or I keep saying nurse. She was a doctor. She was straight up a doctor, and I have to uphold that. But I didn't really care for her. I didn't like her. Fun, very fun. But I remember like watching it and being like, "Wait, I think I've heard of this movie. How did I not watch it when it came out?" And then I remembered everyone hated it. And I was like, "Oh, hold on. Why? I don't even remember why people hated it." Anyway, very interesting. I think I'm not the first one. I can't be the only one to think this. So there must be fanfics or something. I think that would be interesting to read. Morbius, if it was actually good, that's what the fanfic would be called. Okay, I think the toe is too small, but I have the right idea, I think. Well, maybe not the distort, maybe do free transform. Okay. If tragic gay, I know. I'm brilliant. There would literally be moments in the movie where they're like holding hands, hugging, kissing, hanging out. It was set up. They had it there. Queer baiting. The motherfuckers have fucking Marvel queer baiting. Don't appreciate it. Cowards. Okay, and I think the X shape would also be here. Okay, we got 3 minutes. I think I'll just finish sketching this and then we will head out. Because that's all the time I have for today. I mean, we worked on a big chunk. We got a lot done. We just have this. Once I get all the sketching down, I think this will come easy. It's just sort of establishing where everything needs to be. That's the hard part. I'm probably gonna have to copy and paste that egg shape later from all the other drawings that I did, but not right now. I'll do it when I'm done with everything. Okay, this arm. I was gonna just take this arm and just redraw it, but I think perspective-wise, the arm should be slightly smaller. Yeah, just like a little bit at least, so I won't copy it 1-to-1. I could just literally transform it. Hold on. Where is that layer? Is it this one? I'm everywhere with this. Yeah, if I grab this and I made it small. Does it need to be small? Oh, I just realized that the playlist circled back. Because this is what we were listening to at the start of the playlist, or the start of the stream. I don't know if I really like this song from Blackpink. I don't know if their comeback really was like revolutionary. I don't particularly like it. A lot of fans were saying it was a money grab, which I can really see it. But hey, I don't know. If you're being paid, I still think you should put some effort into your projects, even if you don't want to. But you signed a contract. I don't know. Kind of a controversial topic about Blackpink because everyone's always like, oh, Jennie doesn't dance because she's sick. And it's like, no, she does that all the time. I don't think the sick card can really be pulled every time. And I don't know. Just because you don't want to, I think you should at least put a little effort because people paid money. I don't know if I really did anything with this. I shrunk the arm down, but I don't really know if that's really how it would be. I think there would be at least a little more negative space between the body and the arm. So maybe I gotta move it down a little, but it doesn't, at that point it doesn't connect. That looks a little better. I'll have to figure it out. I'm not gonna lie, every time I do the back view, I'm always just winging it. Everything I'm doing is just sort of freehand. Because I just think it's easier that way for me. Okay, well, this is the fucking Frankenstein shit that we have for the back view. And I can't wait to tackle it next stream. It's probably going to be better next stream if we do it really early on, because then I'll have the energy and the brain power to figure it out. But for now, I'm stretching. We deserve a good stretch and a good break, because we did work pretty hard today. I just really want to get him done. I want to see this man in his full glory, and then I want to draw him on a casual basis. I can't wait. My son, he looks so good. He's looking really great. Don't look at this. I'll put my hand here so you guys can't see this not conversation, this amalgamation of copy and pasting. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys on Thursday for more art, so that will be fun. I think by the end of the week, this should be done. Hopefully. I don't know how many VODs I could really make from this one drawing. It's kind of crazy how many parts the stream has. I think it's less than the other ref because I did the sketching off stream, but it's still a big chunk. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys on Thursday. Oh yeah, have a good day. Have a good rest of your days, everyone. Stay safe, eat well, sleep well, drink water, and yeah, bye bye, everybody. Good night.